Forget shake. We're about to teach your dog 5 truly insane tricks that will make them look like a certified genius. And trust me, it's easier than you think. These aren't just cute party tricks. They're advanced skills that build an unbelievable bond and give your dog the mental workout they've been craving. I'm going to break down every single step, showing you how to teach these skills in just a few minutes a day. We're going to turn your smart pup into a straight-up prodigy that will leave your friends totally speechless. So grab some top-tier treats and let's get started. Trick 1. Tidy up your toys. All right, first up on our list of genius moves is a trick that's not only impressive, but seriously useful. Teaching your dog to put away their own toys. Just picture it. Playtime's over, and instead of you cleaning up, your dog handles it. It's a real thing, and it all starts by breaking it down. First, you need a solid take it and drop it. To teach take it, just hold a favorite toy, get your dog hyped, and right as they grab it, say take it and shower them with praise. For drop it, offer them the toy, then show them a high-value treat. The moment they drop the toy for the upgrade, say drop it and give them the treat. Get these 2 commands down cold. Now, bring in the toy basket. Start with the basket right next to you. Ask your dog to take a toy. Once they've got it, hold a treat over the basket and say drop it. The second that toy lands in the basket, it's a jackpot. I mean, praise, treats, the whole party. We want them to think dropping a toy in that basket is the greatest thing they have ever done. The key here is shaping. At first, you might have to hold your hand right over the basket, basically guaranteeing they get it right. As they start to understand, you can slowly fade your hand away. Next, add some distance. Put a toy just a foot away from the basket. Send your dog to get it, bring it back, and drop it in. As they nail it every time, you can gradually place the toys further and further away. Pro tip, if your dog keeps dropping the toy right next to the basket, which is super common, so don't get frustrated, just shrink the distance again. Make it easier for them to win. You might even need to physically guide them over the basket for a few tries. Once you've chained all these steps together, you can add a new cue, like tidy up, to signal the whole sequence. With a few minutes of practice each day, you'll have a furry roommate who actually cleans up after themselves. Trick 2, sit pretty. Ready for trick number 2? This one's a classic that's not only adorable, but a fantastic core workout for your dog. Sit pretty is where your dog balances on their haunches with their front paws in the air. It takes balance, muscle, and focus, making it a true genius move. To start, your dog needs to know a basic sit. Ask them to sit, then grab a great treat and hold it near their nose. Slowly lift that treat up and slightly back over their head. As their nose follows the treat up, their front paws should naturally lift off the floor. The split second their paws are up, even for a millisecond, mark it with a yes and give them the treat. Your timing here is everything. In the beginning, most dogs can only hold this for a flash before tipping over. That's totally normal. They are literally building new muscles. To help them out, you can offer your arm as a little support for them to rest their paws on. This lets them get comfortable with the position and build strength without getting frustrated. Practice holding the pose on your arm for a second, then 2, then 5, always rewarding for a steady hold. A common hiccup is dogs trying to stand all the way up or jump for the treat. If that happens, you're probably holding the lure too high. Lower it down and just focus on getting that tiny bit of lift from the paws. Once your dog can confidently hold the pose with your arm for support, you can start to fade it away. Lure them up, and for that split second they're balancing on their own, mark it and reward. Slowly ask for more and more duration. When they can consistently hold the sit pretty for a few seconds, you can add the verbal cue. Just say, sit pretty, as you start to lure them up. With a little patience, your dog will be popping into this impressive pose on command, showing off both brains and brawn. Okay, this next trick is where we start to blur the line between a clever dog and a helpful sidekick. We're going to teach your dog how to open and close a door. This one's a bit more complex, so let's tackle it in 2 parts. First, let's teach them to close it. The easiest way is with targeting, and all you need is a sticky note. Teach your dog to touch the sticky note with their paw. You can start by holding it in your hand and rewarding them anytime they paw at it. If your dog knows shake, you can use that to get the paw movement going. Once they're hitting the note in your hand every time, stick it on a door. Place the note at their paw height on a slightly open door. Point to it and give your cue. The moment they paw the note and the door moves even an inch, celebrate like they won the lottery. This is a huge step. Keep repeating this, rewarding any paw touch that makes the door move. To keep from startling them, you can muffle the sound of the door latching by draping a towel over the top of it. As they get more confident, take the towel off and ask them to push the door further until it clicks shut. Once they've got it down, you can add a cue like close it and get rid of the sticky note. Now, for opening the door, which works best with lever handles. For this, you'll teach them to tug something. Tie a rope or even a sock to the door handle. First, just get them hyped about tugging the rope while you hold it. Once they're a tugging pro, present the rope while it's attached to the handle. Encourage them to pull. Hold the door still at first so it doesn't swing and scare them. When they tug and the latch opens, praise them like crazy. Over time, you can fade yourself out and just point to the rope, adding a cue like open. This trick demands patience and safety. Never force your dog, and watch out for paws and tails. But the payoff? A dog that can let themselves in or out. That is undeniable genius. Hey, quick pause. If you're loving these tips and can't wait to see your dog master these tricks, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It honestly helps the channel so much and lets us reach more people who want to build that incredible bond with their pups. And if you're not already, hit subscribe so you don't miss out on more training secrets. All right, let's get back to it. Trick 4, weave through legs. Trick 4 is the super dynamic and impressive leg weave. This is where your dog weaves through your legs in a figure-8 pattern, either while you stand still or even as you walk. It shows amazing focus and body awareness, and let's be honest, it just looks so cool. We'll start with a stationary weave. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and have a treat in each hand. To start, lure your dog from the front through your legs to the back using the treat in your right hand. Guide them around the back of your right leg until they're in front of you again. The second they complete that little half circle, give them the treat. Now repeat on the other side. Use the left hand to lure them from the front through your legs and around your left leg. Practice each side by itself until your dog is smoothly following the treat lure. Once they get the path around each leg, it's time to connect them into a figure-8. Lure them around your right leg, but this time, instead of rewarding, immediately use your left hand to continue the lure around your left leg. After they complete the full figure-8, then they get the reward. The secret to making this look effortless is to fade the food lure. Start using an empty hand to guide them, but still give them a treat from your other hand when they finish. This teaches them to follow your hand signal, not just the treat. Over time, you can make your hand signal smaller and smaller. A lot of people find that just slightly bending the knee on the side you want them to go through becomes a perfect visual cue. Once your dog is weaving like a pro with just a subtle signal, you can add a verbal cue like weave or through. Say the word right before you give the signal. With practice, you'll have a dog that can fluidly dance through your legs on command, a trick that's guaranteed to turn heads. Trick 5, the back stall. We've saved the most insane, jaw-dropping trick for last. This is where your dog actually jumps onto your back and stands there, balanced and proud. This is an advanced trick, and it takes a ton of trust, confidence, and a solid foundation. Please only try this with a healthy, athletic dog, and always put safety first. To start, you absolutely have to begin low to the ground to build confidence. Find a stable, raised surface like a sturdy ottoman or a park bench. Get on all fours in front of it and lure your dog to step from the platform onto your back. At first, just reward them for putting their 2 front paws on you. Make it a fun, positive game with tons of praise and treats. Let them know that being on your back is the best place on earth. Once they're comfortable with 2 paws, encourage them to bring their back paws up as well. You might need a food lure to guide them all the way onto your back. The moment all 4 paws are on you, jackpot them with treats and praise. Keep these sessions short and always end on a high note. The goal is to build rock-solid confidence. When your dog is happily getting onto your back from the platform, you can try it from the ground. Crouch down low, pat your back, and use your cue. They might hesitate at first, so just be patient and reward any attempt.
As they get the hang of jumping on your back while you're crouched, you can slowly start to stand up a little bit straighter, asking for more of a jump. Safety is everything here. Always train on a non-slip surface like grass or carpet. This trick takes time and is a true testament to the communication and trust you share. But when you nail it, the backstall is the ultimate genius dog trick that will leave everyone absolutely speechless. And there you have it. 5 incredible tricks to unlock your dog's hidden genius. From the super useful tidy up to the show-stopping backstall, you now have a roadmap to teaching skills that go way beyond the basics. Just remember, the real secret to all of this is patience, positive reinforcement, and keeping it fun. These training sessions are your chance to build a stronger bond and communicate with your dog on a whole new level. Don't sweat it if your dog doesn't get a trick on the first